What's going on YouTube? It's Donnie Bialti. So, I'm bringing you something that I've wanted to bring you for a little while. Ever since I first saw them and checked out their website, I was completely sold on this brand, but I just didn't pick one up yet. And the other day, I had the chance to finally grab one, and I did. And I am pretty damn stoked. So, we are talking about a made in USA company called Bradley Cutlery Company, made in the USA. Now, typical of an American company, it's a little overkill in the packaging. First, they take their knife and they put it in a little box. Very nice, right? So you want your knife to come nice and safe, you know, with this sweet little notice of authenticity, right? But then they take the knife that's in the little box and they put it in a little pouch. So you take it out of the little pouch, and it came in a little plastic bag inside the little pouch. They really, really package their knives. But it's because these things are freaking amazing. I have all the stats and everything saved up over there. Light's a little weird today, but man alive. So I got to show you. We're going to get a little up close here. These knives aren't just designed and made. I would love to design a knife for these guys. I mean, guys at Bradley, if y'all ever seen my knife designs, you'll know. So here's a deal, man. They use all high quality components, and I mean high quality, tough as nails components. Every single thing is done right on these knives, and I mean every single thing. The feeling on these scales is just fantastic. I am absolutely. This is brand spanking new. You guys know. You know I don't like to use the knives before I review them. I like to use them fresh out of the box, and you can see this action is sweet. I almost got it stuck. It is sweet. I almost got it stuck on my hand. I mean, it's just awesome. The flat grind on this knife is just gorgeous. I've been touching it a little bit because I've been playing, but they only use high quality stuff. Carpenter steels and just big, bad rivets, and just everything about this thing is just made beautifully. You can see how smooth it is. If you want to just pop it, you know what I mean? You don't have to spin it. You can just pop it. And it's just going to be smooth every time. We're going to go over some specs here. I'm going to bring them over here so I don't have to look way over there. But golly, this thing is nice, guys. This thing is nice. So let's read through a little bit of something here. Blade material, it's a carpenter steel, right? It's a 154 cm stainless steel. We are looking at a blade length of 3.6 inches. Gorgeous. We're looking at a blade thickness of 1.25 inches. Gorgeous. We're talking about an open length of 8.94 inches. So you're looking at like a 9-inch knife when it's open. Closed, you are looking at 5.32. Fits really nice in the pocket. And let's see, approximately 6 ounces. The handle material is it says stainless steel with overlay. The overlay would be right here, and I think it's G10, and just really super duper nice. I mean, like really, really nice. It's so grippy. They did a great job of making this hit the hand in like a make love to your grip type of way. Really, really nice. Available configurations. You can get them in black, ODG, coyote, or carbon fiber. Clearly, this is ODG. And they had the black one or the ODG. And I was going to look at the black one, and I saw this, and I said, ooh, gosh, that's nice. But they make a few knives, and I want to go real quick into there. I just want to show you something. So they have, I don't know if you're going to be able to pick it up, a bunch of different stuff. This one right here, I would love to review one of their Mayhems. That's pretty sweet. And the Alias too, I mean, that's dope. So anyway, They are awesome. They are awesome as far as build quality, styling, just the shape, the overall everything. Normally, when you get a butterfly knife, if you grab these two, they shake like crazy, even when full. But this one, against the lock pin, it really locks. It's really, really nice. You don't even have to lock this to make it that way, but once you do, that thing's not going anywhere. Is it sharp? Yeah, it's like super, super beautifully sharp. I mean, that's 100% shave sharp out of the box. There's been no stropping. There's been nothing. This is out of the box, just perfect. Oh, single hand use, a great knife so far. Now, normally we take them outside and we do things like batoning and feathering and all this stuff, but this is not that kind of knife. This isn't your camp knife. This is your personal protection knife. And for me, I mean, I could use it from anything to cooking to personal protection to, well, what if I am camping and this happens to be what I have? I guess we're going to find out. All right, so before we take it over to the stump and do what shan't be done with a butterfly knife, we're going to do some stuff that most butterfly knives aren't usually made or able to do. We are going to slice this tomato super duper thin, and you guys are gonna see what I'm talking about. So look at this, man. This is a butterfly knife. Look at that. I mean, freaking precision. Precision. That's regular cision, only beforehand. Precision. So, I mean, it's just so nice. So I'm going to be able to use this I'll keep it in my pocket. I'll be able to have, I'm going to be able to cut food more than I'm going to be able to cut like Bigfoot. So, you know, we talk about personal protection, this and that, but you're not going to be using it as often for personal protection as, you know, the descriptions on knives say they are, right? It's just not going to happen unless you're a criminal. But here we go. Look at this. And just like that, we have a little orange, perfectly opened. Bam, bam, bam. And just like that, I have some walking and talking eating food. All right, so I got a cardboard box over here rolling down the driveway. So let's start with it. Personal protection. Yep, that's what it is. So, personal protection, first and foremost, you need to be able to protect yourself. Bah, 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 bah. I mean, it's got to be bam. Now you notice this wound channel right here. Boom. Put the old Black Widow into it, the old fiberglass. Bah, 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 bah. Bah, bah. That's some serious mess you up type stuff right there. So I'll put this over here and come get it later. So let's go do a little Donnie B all day walk and talk. Let's come over here and play on the stump and do the things that the people over at Bradley are probably going to say, no, don't do that. They do have a lifetime warranty, lifetime limited, which means don't be a jackass and don't do what I'm doing with it. What I'm going to do with it is to show you that the knife is tough, that it's a real knife, and that it can do whatever you need it to do. So what I'm going to do is a couple drop tests here. Fully closed, we're going to see the balance of the knife dropping 4 feet through the air from tip to stump. All right, straight down, beautiful. Now what I want to do, I'm going to do a couple hard downward throws, and I'm going to see if there's any deviation in the tip, anything happens, or if there's anything loosening in these little scales. Woo! Look at that. That hit with some power. Now it's open because I didn't lock it, but you see what's happening. The bite is incredible. Holy crap. Now, is there any loosening anywhere? No. Is there any tip damage? No. So now, again, like I say, you're out in the woods, you know, you're expecting to do a day hike, and you have your little, you know, your little pocket knife on you. But what happens when the weather turns, or what happens when something goes wrong, or what happens when you get lost, and all of a sudden that pocket knife turns into your survival knife? If this was the knife in my pocket, can I survive with it? Can I make sure that I can build fire? I can stay safe. I can stay warm, right? I can make myself some kind of shelter. This thing is sweet, man. So let's do some, let's do some pulls right here. Man, this thing is nice. The edge geometry, how easy that is. I have to say that the way they did this edge is like meticulously phenomenal. I mean, it's just so nice. Everything about the way they built this package, they've done right. I have not talked to anyone there. I haven't spoke to anyone there. And so, you know, I have no stakes with these guys. So if I say something nice about them, it's because I believe it. It's because it really is as nice as I think it is. You know, there's a reason right now the QSP is in my pocket, because not because they're asking me to, because I've never spoken to these people. It's because I tested it and it worked, and I like what works. So far, this thing is impressive. Let's see here. Let's see. Now, obviously, it's a butterfly knife, not a chopping knife. But check this out, man. This edge geometry is beautiful. So now I'm in a spot where I'm stuck camping and I'm lost overnight, and I know that there's critters where I am, and these critters may be predators, right? Well, what if I have to do things to make myself a camp and make myself a secure camp? Then I want to be able to make pit spikes. I want to be able to make some kind of tent spike so I can maybe create myself a little bit of shelter. Anything but making a spear so I can hunt, because I'm not going to hunt with a butterfly knife, right? So, but my butterfly knife can make me what I need to hunt. And so far, what I'm finding is, hit the old hibbon, is that this thing is going to do the job. If I need to make spears and arrows and things to that nature, just a spike to you know, to go around my camp and protect it, something that I can throw into something. If I wanted to make a fishing spear, anything, I'm going to be able to carve all day with this thing, and it's just going to be good. The steel is phenomenal, but you can see getting it down there, that's all day. That's all day. You put a bunch of sticks with really sharp points on them inside of where you're sleeping, boop, in the ground, and you wait for something to come by and step on it, right? You dig it down just a little bit, boop, you put them in a hole in the ground, bam. Those things, that's a dangerous deal right there. So let's see. Any damage to this knife? None. This is a sweet butterfly. The action, does it change? Nope. Just awesome. All right, so let's do this. Butterfly knife is personal protection, right? Well, what if you're getting attacked by a car? Bam, right there, right through the tire. No problem. I'm going to twist it. I'm going to wiggle it. I'm going to pull it out, and I'm going to look at it. And I'm going to say, that's odd. There's nothing wrong with my knife. Remember, this is a butterfly knife. This isn't made to be doing what I'm doing. So even if I did damage it, it would be like my fault, not the knife's fault. But this knife is so good, it's not damaging, right? So here we go. Here we go. Let's do the one thing that no knife maker likes to see their non-fixed blades doing. Oh, yeah. This one, it's a little harder down here because there was a knot and I burned it. But the edge geometry is so nice. It's just cruising right through. Now let's look at all that damage that just took place. None! It's really, really, really sweet. Let's see. Uh-oh. I tried a no spin because it's a butterfly, so I'm thinking, oh, maybe a no spin. That didn't work. It's kind of hard to throw a butterfly. I don't know if you've ever done it. But look at that. Look at that. Let's see. No wobbling. No nothing. How's it opening? How's it closing? Boom. Golly. Lock is locked. And it's staying locked. This thing is really nice. Guys, if you have an opportunity to get yourself a Bradley, and you don't use it the way I'm using it here, especially, I guarantee you this knife will A, last you forever, and B, it'll always have that ability to be swung and just freaking nice. This isn't going to be a crazy long video because it's a butterfly knife, you know what I mean? So you're basically saying, look, it can open and close, it can cut, it can do all that. Yes, it can. And I mean, hell yeah, it can. Let's find out what these dogs are doing real quick. Oh, they're all playing in the yard. Old Roscoe, half dead, and he's still jumping around like an idiot. I like it. All right, so, man, I am so glad I pulled the trigger on this. It's just seeing them made me say, holy crap, it just looks awesome. It just has the look like this is something I need, something I want, something I gotta have. When I put it in my hand for the first time, that's all it took for me to say, yeah. I think it retails for, I don't know, maybe $1.30, maybe a little bit less. I'm not sure what you can get them for at their, the regular prices in the stores. But I know this, it's freaking worth it. Let's see how the sun is kind of going down. I wish I had more sunlight to show you how absolutely beautiful this thing is. You're just going to have to believe me. And that's not stuff, I mean, nothing wrong with the blade. I just have a bunch of crud on there from the wood on the edge. So that all wipes right off. This thing, guys, man, for all you butterfly collectors especially, who've always thought to yourself, okay, I've always gone to those, to the gas station store knives and got those cheap butterflies, but you always just wanted a real butterfly knife. Like, you have wanted a real butterfly knife. Holy Moses. So this thing is a real butterfly knife. True and freaking true. And gosh, it's so nice. It is so well done. The name on there, Bradley, is worth checking out. Made in the USA. This thing is smooth, man. It is freaking smooth. I have made a purchase that I love. And in the pocket, it's so easy. It's so easy in the pocket. It's long enough to where it's going to sit down, and it's going to be up to a point where you just put your hand in there, you're going to be able to get it right out. Golly. Now remember, when you're opening and closing a butterfly knife, the lock should always not be in your hand, right? Because if it is, you're going to open it and then you're going to close it and you're going to cut off your finger and you will have a bad day. Should not be for bad day. Just bad breath. Alrighty then. So that's it for me, man. The Bradley Kimura series, Kimura, is just freaking amazing. Amazing. I need more of these, man. I need more of their stuff. I got to find out what's going on with their product line because this is dope. All right. Whew. That's it for me. I'm going to go enjoy this one. I am going to be all day. Till next knife.